Great companies don't just happen. They are built by great leaders who inspire, innovate, and create environments where everyone can thrive. But what happens when leadership falters? Organizations aren't limited by opportunities, they're limited by leadership. If you're not listening to your team, shutting down new ideas, or clinging to the status quo, you might be holding your organization back. In today's video, we'll walk through the top leadership mistakes that can stall progress and how you can fix them to drive growth. We'll discuss why listening is the foundation of great leadership, why embracing failure can lead to breakthrough innovation, and why a culture of learning is essential for any organization. Stick around till the end because I'll share actionable tips that can make a difference today. One of the most damaging leadership mistakes is not listening. This simple yet profound error can have far-reaching consequences for any organization. When leaders fail to listen, they miss out on valuable insights and ideas that could propel their team and company forward. It's easy to think that because you're in a leadership position, you have all the answers. However, this mindset can be incredibly limiting. Leadership is not about having all the answers. It's about fostering an environment where the best answers can emerge from the collective intelligence of the team. But leadership is about creating an environment where the best answers can emerge. This means encouraging open dialogue, welcoming diverse perspectives, and being willing to change course based on new information. Think about great leaders like Martin Luther King Jr. or Mahatma Gandhi. They were not just figureheads, they were active listeners who valued the input of those around them. They didn't rise to prominence because they had all the answers. They rose because they listened. Their ability to listen allowed them to understand the needs and aspirations of the people they led, which in turn made their leadership more effective and impactful. Great leaders understand that their team members are on the front lines, closest to the challenges and opportunities. These team members have first-hand experience and insights that can be invaluable in making informed decisions. By truly listening to your team's ideas, concerns, and feedback, you unlock a treasure trove of innovation and insight. This not only helps in solving immediate problems, but also in identifying long-term opportunities for growth and improvement. Too often, leaders are so convinced of their own rightness that they shut down the very people they should be empowering. This creates a toxic environment where employees feel undervalued and unappreciated. They create a culture of fear and silence, where people are afraid to speak up or share their ideas. This stifles creativity and innovation, leading to stagnation and a lack of progress. Companies like Apple or Google continuously innovate because their leaders foster a culture of open communication. They understand that the best ideas can come from anyone, regardless of their position within the company. Imagine your workplace with that kind of openness and free-flowing exchange of ideas, a place where every team member feels heard and valued and where their contributions can make a real difference. Start by holding regular idea sessions where your team can bring up new ideas without judgment. These sessions should be a safe space for creativity and innovation, where every idea is considered and discussed. Show them that their voices are valued and they will feel empowered to do their best work. When employees know that their input is appreciated, they are more likely to go above and beyond in their roles, contributing to the overall success of the organization. Remember, listening is not just about hearing words, it's about understanding the underlying messages and emotions. It's about showing empathy and building trust. When leaders listen, they build stronger, more cohesive teams that are better equipped to tackle any challenge. So take the time to listen. Your team, your organization, and your leadership will be all the better for it. Another huge mistake leaders make is assuming they know everything. This overconfidence can be detrimental. This know-it-all mentality is a recipe for stagnation and decline. When leaders believe they have all the answers, they close themselves off to new ideas and perspectives. The business world is constantly evolving, and what worked yesterday might not work today. The rapid pace of technological advancements and market changes means that staying static is not an option. Leaders who cling to the belief that they have all the answers are shutting down growth before it even begins. They create an environment where team members feel undervalued and unheard. They're essentially driving their organizations with a rear-view mirror focused on the past instead of the future. This backward-looking approach can lead to missed opportunities and a failure to innovate. In a constantly evolving world, leaders need to evolve with it. They must be proactive in seeking out new knowledge and staying ahead of industry trends. They need to be lifelong learners, constantly seeking new information and challenging their own assumptions. This means being open to feedback and willing to admit when they don't have all the answers. The most successful companies are the ones that are constantly adapting and reinventing themselves. They foster a culture of continuous improvement and innovation. Take Netflix as an example. They pivoted from DVD rentals to streaming, leading an entire industry. This bold move required a willingness to embrace change and take risks. If you want your organization to thrive, you need to be open to learning. Encourage your team to share their ideas and insights and be willing to listen. Attend workshops, read leadership books, seek out mentors, or bring in consultants for fresh perspectives. These activities can provide valuable insights and help you stay ahead of the curve. The moment you stop learning is the moment you stop leading. In today's fast-paced world, staying stagnant is not an option. Embrace the unknown and be willing to adapt. Change can be daunting, but it's also an opportunity for growth and innovation. Your organization's future depends on it. By fostering a culture of continuous learning and adaptability, you can ensure long-term success and resilience in an ever-changing business landscape. Shutting down new ideas stifles innovation and creates a culture of fear. When employees feel that their ideas are not valued or are quickly dismissed, they become less likely to share their thoughts in the future. This not only hampers creativity, but also leads to a stagnant work environment where growth is limited. This often happens because of fear of failure, change, or the unknown. Leaders may worry about the potential costs or disruptions that new ideas might bring. However, this fear can be paralyzing, preventing the organization from evolving and adapting to new challenges. Great leaders understand that failure is a stepping stone to success. They recognize that every failure brings valuable lessons and insights that can lead to future triumphs. By embracing failure, they create an environment where innovation can thrive. If you're quick to dismiss ideas because they seem too risky, you could be missing out on groundbreaking innovations. Many of the world's most successful products and services started as ideas that seemed unconventional or even outlandish at first. The best ideas rarely come from the top down, they come from the people on the front lines. These are the individuals who interact with customers daily, understand the intricacies of the processes, and see firsthand where improvements can be made. James Dyson created over 5,000 prototypes before finding success with his vacuum cleaner. His persistence and willingness to learn from each failure were key to his eventual success. What if Dyson had shut down his own ideas because of early failures? The world might never have seen the revolutionary vacuum technology that we now take for granted. Great leaders encourage experimentation and create a safe space for their teams to try new things. They understand that innovation requires a willingness to take risks and make mistakes. They understand that failure is an opportunity to learn and adapt. By analyzing what went wrong, teams can develop better strategies and approaches for the future. Create a "no idea is too crazy" box where your team can submit their ideas. This simple gesture can encourage creativity and make employees feel valued and heard. Dedicate time each week to evaluate these ideas with curiosity and a willingness to explore possibilities. This practice can lead to unexpected breakthroughs and foster a culture of continuous improvement. The next time a team member brings you a new idea, ask, "Tell me more." This simple question shows that you are open to hearing their thoughts and are interested in exploring their suggestions further. It could spark something brilliant down the line. By nurturing a culture of openness and curiosity, you can unlock the full potential of your team and drive your organization towards greater innovation and success. Micromanagement is a silent killer in organizations. It suffocates creativity, undermines trust, and leads to decreased productivity and disengagement. When leaders hover over every detail, they send a clear message: I don't trust you. Leaders need to give their teams room to breathe, take ownership, and make mistakes. Mistakes are opportunities to learn and grow. Richard Branson of Virgin Group hires talented people and lets them take the reins. He empowers his team to lead projects without overseeing every detail. That autonomy and trust allow his team to thrive. When people feel trusted, they're more likely to take initiative and come up with innovative solutions. Focus on outcomes, not processes. Set clear goals, provide resources, and then get out of their way. Trust your team to do their jobs and support them if they stumble. Failing to build a learning culture leads to stagnant organizations. In an ever-changing business landscape, a learning culture is essential. If your team isn't encouraged to learn new skills or keep up with trends, they will fall behind. Amazon operates with a day-one mindset, always hungry to learn and improve. This commitment to continuous learning has allowed Amazon to stay ahead and disrupt industries. Create a learning culture by investing in development programs for your team. Encourage them to take courses, attend conferences, and participate in cross-departmental projects. Create a culture of knowledge sharing where people are encouraged to share their expertise. The only way to grow an organization is to grow the people in it, invest in their development, and they will invest in the success of your organization. Elevate your leadership game. To recap, don't be the leader that holds your organization back. Listen to your team, stay open to new ideas, embrace innovation, and create a continuous learning culture. The growth of your organization is directly tied to how well you lead. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, share it, and subscribe for more tips on elevating your leadership game.